Welcome to our upper body day. So we've got bench for 8 reps. I'm gonna try and do something heavy. I'm just always gonna try and beat the last week. So it'll be the heaviest 8 rep set of the block. We're in the colder months now, so I've got the hoodie on and I've got a little radiator down here. So it's just pumping out some nice heat right now. I forgot what it was like to train in a freezing cold garage in winter, but I'm getting a tiny bit of a taste of it today. We're getting close to competition. In the last video, I went down to the competition venue. It looks quite good. But back in the garage today, not much willpower to train today, but you don't need willpower, you need discipline. So let's get it done. Last week we hit 120 for 8, so it'd be only natural to go 125 this week if we can. Or I could really test my luck and try like 127 this week and 132 next week or 135. I might do that, just like go for it. Go 127, go heavier. Oh. In the last video I was doing some grip training and it really makes me want to buy all that grip stuff. I can see how people get into it. There's people that totally just are obsessed with grip and that's all they do is train to get PBs on grip implements. What a crazy like subset rabbit hole of lifting that people can go down sometimes. But I actually really enjoyed that. A rolling thunder with a handle. I think the pin thing that they use is like super useful. So definitely need to get one of them. I think because I've had a boring day today, I'm just looking at things to buy, to be honest. I'm waiting so long for a day where I'm not crazy busy and then it comes and I just don't know what to do with myself. I think the eventual goal with this gym is to like plaster or skim all these walls and then just make it more of a proper room, you know. It definitely still looks like a garage gym at the minute, which is fine for now, it serves its purpose. Eventually it'd be nice to have it proper nice, be able to put things on the walls. So that'll be another project for another time. It really takes a long time to feel warm in the colder months. I said I wasn't going to compete in winter again and now I'm competing in like another cold month, October. I only really wanted to compete in summer after the last one I did. The gym was freezing. I think I'm just going to go for 127 for 8, knowing that I'll almost certainly fail it and then put it into a 1 rep max calculator to see roughly where I am. This is probably a terrible idea. You should not do this because I have a max out day tomorrow. It's almost like a challenge that I can't resist. It's just like, how many reps can I get on a max out set? All right, we're gonna go for it, 127. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I get injured before comp? Oh, holy shit. I didn't expect to get that. To be fair, I didn't pause them, but that's crazy. Maybe 155 is on the cards for tomorrow, and then maybe 160 for comp, I don't know. While we're here and talking about failing bench, let's rant about something else I hate in powerlifting. So no matter what happens, I've failed like 200 kilo bench here with a slingshot many times, and these safety bars will always catch the weight, and then I can just shuffle out from under it. Completely safe, I can train completely solo, no risk of really hurting myself or, you know, dying. Now here's the thing that annoys me. Obviously people in the gym without the safety bars, it annoys me, right? But the bigger one for me is all the powerlifters with home gyms that insist on having a combo rack, and only a combo rack because that's what they use in competition. I completely understand the point of training on equipment that you're gonna lift on in competition, but a combo rack, once you've unracked a bench, doesn't matter what rack you're on. Same as squat, you walk out a squat, doesn't matter if I'm walking out in this, or on a wooden rack, or on a combo rack. The weight is completely free and I'm squatting. The reason they use a combo rack in competition is because it's easy to change the heights for different lifters. That doesn't mean it's optimal to train on at home. Like, why would you not want a cage to be completely safe? And the people I know that have combo racks, if they go for a big squat at home, they literally need people to come over and spot them because the safeties are not adequate on combo racks to stop you from like dying if you get crushed under a squat. Whereas for me here, I can fail whatever I like and I'm gonna be fine. And for me, I far prefer this over a combo rack. I'll never have a combo rack at home, it's just pointless, it's pointless. The only caveat is if you train people at your home and then you need to change the rack heights for them. But if I train with people here, then I can still change the rack heights, it just takes a bit more effort. But yeah, safety first. Why put yourself at risk every time you go heavy? I watched a video of a kid squatting. What's his name? Justin Lee, maybe, something like that. I think it was quite viral. And he squatted, couldn't get it up, folded forward, and the bar just like crushed his neck. When I fail a squat on this, I fall forward and bang, bar is caught there, I'm completely fine. Even if it's a lightweight, something could just tear, you could tear a hamstring, it's just put the fucking safeties up. Okay, the estimated 1 rep max off of that set is 158. So, however, they weren't all paused, so probably 155 will be fine tomorrow. And hopefully we can gain those last 2 kilos with a peak and a taper before comp. Back offs today, only 2 sets of 8 with a 10% back off. So we're hitting 110. That was pretty tough after the last set. Training over these last 9 weeks, it's definitely been easier than the other training blocks I've done before. Like, I'm still training hard, but because this is almost like a comeback block, it has been slightly less volume than normal. Some of the training before was just horrible. Like more than 3 hours in the gym every time. I'm glad it's not like that right now. I always think, like, if you train hard or reasonably hard and eat reasonably clean, and everyone knows what clean is. Basically eating clean is just not eating processed shit. Like, if you do those 2 things, you'll be pretty healthy and you'll get stronger. But people are always looking for a secret, so that's why clickbait and everything works so well on in the fitness industry, because everyone is looking for that secret thing that they don't know. Like, you'll see someone that's a professional or really strong and you're like, oh, what are they doing that I'm not doing? And we're all searching for that answer, like, well, then there must be something to it because they're just so far above everyone else. But there really isn't. They just have trained hard for a long period of time, sometimes taken a load of PEDs, and that's that. It's not that complicated. There's very few people out there giving it their all. Like, I always know I could do more. Like, sometimes I don't sleep quite enough. Sometimes I don't have a perfect diet. Sometimes I don't stretch. Sometimes I don't do my cardio. So we all know the things that we're missing out on. And it's those things that require insane discipline and consistency that is just so hard to do, that nobody does. And that's why we're not getting progress. So we always want to look at some other way around doing all that shit that we don't want to do. But unfortunately, there isn't. There isn't a bypass to it. And you don't have to be perfect. I'm not saying that. You just have to have some of the things down, some of the good habits down, and do it over a long period of time. Let's get another set. Now we have a bunch of stuff on the cables. I'm actually going to change it up today. I'm going to do some weighted chin-ups. Just curious what I can still do. Yeah, that'll be fun. Let's do that. I'm going to predict, after maybe more than a year of not doing real heavy weighted pull-ups, that my max is probably 25 kilograms. I'm going to say that. So let's do a bit of a warm-up and then we'll test it out. Let's start real light. Let's start with the 10. Something I've noticed in the calisthenics world is the guys that seem to always have the world records weigh 90 kilos. I always found that kind of interesting. 20 kilos, I'm confident I've still got this. I think my best ever was around 45. Ooh. Definitely getting harder now. Ooh, I can definitely feel that on the biceps a lot more than the 10. But I'm pretty happy with how that moved, to be fair, having not done it for so long. It's strange, my top end strength is still pretty good, but my endurance on just bodyweight reps is not good at all. I think 25 should be okay, 30 might be a push, but let's give 25 a go next. You know what, after this powerlifting competition, I really might try and find like a street lifting competition, just to go for that. I always like things that are like not very well known. For those that don't know, street lifting is like, I think they do max like tricep dip, maybe muscle up, chin up, and randomly squat. I don't know why. Probably because it's like they have to put something in for legs, so it's just squats. Obviously I should dominate on squat. I don't know how they do the, how they decide the winner though. If it's weight class and it's like the total added together, like squat plus weighted chin up plus weighted tricep dip. Because like, if you have a big squat, that just is gonna dwarf every other lift, so yeah, you've just got a huge advantage if you can squat loads. Anyway, let's get this 25 done. I think I should be able to get this. Whoa. Let's go for 30 anyway, just to see if I can. Whether I get this or not, it'll be my last one. I think I can, like, I feel the strength might be there, but it'll be slow and quite hard. I really don't want to like tear a bicep having not done this for ages and then go straight into seeing what my max is. All right, we're going for it, 30 kilos. Somehow that moves better than 25. But yeah, I will leave it there regardless because that is, I can really feel it on my biceps. I'm gonna go back to the regular scheduled program now and just do some bodyweight chin-ups and then some stuff on the cables. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I am like on tiptoes where I grab the bar and then pulling from like being on the tip of my toes. I think in competition you'd have to start dead hang with obviously nothing in contact with the floor. So I don't know if that helps a bit. Let's get the regular set done. Actually feels much nicer doing weighted first and then normal after. Anyway, all those weighted chins probably counts for an extra set. So we move on to horizontal pull. I think I'm going to change it up again this week, just to keep things interesting, and do a dumbbell row on my bench. It's been a while since I've done these. Yep, I can feel that it's been a while as well. Alright, I've gone reasonably heavy today, up until now, so I'm going to go a little bit lighter on tricep pull downs. Tomorrow we have the max out session of week 7, the penultimate max out session actually. So I want to save a little bit of energy for that, so I'm not going to blast too hard here. I'll finish out the video. If you liked it, click the like button and all that stuff. And let's fade out as I finish these sets. Max out session tomorrow, so subscribe for that one. Let's go.